Welcome to the April edition of the Hayes Headlines. I'm Tammy Wellbrock with the Hayes Area Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Sara Bloom with the Downtown Hayes Development Corporation.
And I'm Melissa Dixon with the Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau.
And we were talking earlier about how we think the month of April is coming in like a lion because April has so many things going. So we're changing all of that up in our slogan world.
We may not have enough time to talk about all these things, so
we got lots of papers. So why don't you start? What's happening the 1st of April?
There's an early show for the Fort Hays State Encore series called William Shakespeare's Long Lost First Play. So with your season tickets, you will get a ticket to that. That one's April 5th, so that's early in the month. And then later in the month, they will have a special show called Cinema Vivant.
Yes. I'm glad you had to say
which is, I think it will be unlike any show you've ever seen. It is an evening of vintage silent films, but they're going to be accompanied by a swinging gypsy band. They're live. So it should be fun.
And there's 2 films featured, not just one, so you're going to be there for a good amount of time. It's well worth the money. Plus, if you like live music, and we are a very art-heavy community who enjoys those type of things, this will be perfect for you.
I think it's going to be wonderful. And if you're into music, another great show is going to be the Hayes High Plains Barbershop Quartet. It's their 50th anniversary.
That's amazing.
And so if you didn't get tickets to Brews on the Bricks, there's something else for you to do. There's a show at 2 and a show at 7 p.m. at Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center.
And that's on April 7th, correct?
Yes.
Because April 7th is a day packed. Because I know the
busy
Chambers
day.
Kicks off the day with an 8:30 legislative coffee. Obviously, the Chamber does a lot of advocacy for our area community businesses. And
who are you going to be meeting with?
Well, we will invite our 3 state legislators. Actually, we will have 4 because we go ahead and we include the lacrosse has some people coming our way as well. So we're excited to have all of our legislators that are really making decisions based on what's important to us and what's impacting us. And so that's at 8:30 and on Saturday the 7th, and it will be at the Robbins Center. And of course, got to do a shout out. Thanks to Midwest Energy, AT&T, and Fort Hays State University Foundation for being sponsors of that. So, but later, so we have the barbershop,
at 2 and 7.
At 2 and 7. And then what else do we have? We had something else.
That
well,
evening
then of course,
go
ahead.
Brews on the
Of course,
Bricks.
Brews, yeah.
So
I
if you
wore
got
my
tickets,
shirt 'cause it's April.
way to go. You were on your game that day if you got tickets in 6 minutes.
Yes, but there's a lot more to do, and we're going to talk about that in the second segment. But then
Right.
also on that night.
That evening is the Sternberg Museum's Spring Gala. This is a fundraiser to raise money for a new traveling exhibit. So your school or your museum could have a little piece of the Sternberg come around to them to educate people on who the Sternberg is, get them here to Hayes. But the traveling exhibit is going to be the natural history of our state's symbols. So the state bird,
So not an
state
exhibit
fossil.
for the museum, an exhibit for our community to utilize and even surrounding areas.
Yep, it will
Okay.
travel around the state with the hopes to bring people back to the Sternberg.
And
Very
the
neat.
word gala can kind of sound stuffy, but this is going to be like
It is
Margaritaville.
It is not a black tie.
You got to bring your salt shaker.
Yes,
and,
the theme is Margaritaville. I heard Buffett, Parrot Head style, but this is a fundraiser. Tickets are $100 a ticket, and that gets you dinner and drinks, and there's music and fun.
You can
it's a
explore
great
the
time.
museum.
That's right.
Yeah.
Full range of the museum, and you can get your tickets online. Pay right there online at the Sternberg website, or you can go by the museum and talk to them at the front desk, and they'll help you.
Very cool. You will be there.
Yes.
Yes.
So many
I'm
options
trying to
for
get
fun.
to be your date.
We'll just kick
I may,
Grady
have
out.
I may have a seat for you.
You guys are going to be busy. You're going to volunteer at Brews and then go straight to the gala. Gala. That G word.
Either one. Either one.
Well, and then obviously I'm reading down the list, but the U.S. Air Force Band.
More music. So the U.S.
They're
Air
really
Force
good.
Band is a lot of different bands, but who's going to be visiting us April 14th at Beach Schmidt, 7 p.m., is actually their concert band specifically. That's 45 active duty servicemen musicians.
And it's free.
Free to the public. The concert is named A Celebration of Excellence,
But they
and you
do
can-
need a ticket, right?
They would like for you to pick up a ticket, and you can get those at the Hayes Welcome Center.
Very good.
Easy.
Well, if you're not going to get your dose of culture in the month of April, that is
not our
not
fault.
because of us.
Right, exactly.
Very true. But not even culture. I love this next little thing that's coming up, toys.
Right. There's a fun weekend, April 21st through 22nd. It starts out with the Hayes Toy Show at the National Guard Armory. That's 9 to 3. This is the 4th annual, so I think you'll get to see a lot of unique collections.
Probably some antique toys.
Yeah, you've already warned me that Tammy can't touch.
Right, right.
So
I'm not bringing my kids. No. I might bring my kids.
you can bring your kids, just don't bring Tammy.
Right.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. But then, okay, we've got 2 more events before we end this segment. What's
Right.
all happening?
That same weekend is Fort Hays State's annual rodeo. So the rodeo team and rodeo club, they put on this and get collegiate participants from all over the region, and that's always a good time.
And we're guaranteed rain that weekend.
It does seem to be
No.
the case.
No.
They'll
Not
know
enough.
we
Knock
should.
on wood, it always
Yes.
seems to rain on the rodeo.
I think last
but
year
we'll
was just
see.
wind.
Yeah.
Cold wind, but
Okay.
fingers crossed for sunshine and a great rodeo. That's April 20 through 22nd.
And then April 21st, we've got that baseball game.
Coming
I
back.
don't know if you saw these guys at the Sesquicentennial, but they are the Westerns Baseball Club from Topeka, and they are going to play authentic 1860s baseball. So come out to the fort.
Wasn't it last
April
year?
21st, last summer.
Last summer, though,
was just last summer.
the game that was played, our then mayor, Sean Musil, didn't he injure himself?
A little bit. I think
So
several
it's
men
pretty
injured themselves.
There's
serious
no
baseball.
gloves. There's no helmets.
Yep.
It's
Well, and
the
they
definition
make
of
you
old
put your
school.
phones away. They make you, I mean, everything. Because if
It's
you take if they
authentic.
take a picture of this team playing, they want to make sure that it looks legit. And
Yeah.
so their rules are
Nobody's
very
wearing their
strict.
nobody's wearing their Apple Watches, Fitbits.
Nope.
They're for real. They're a really cool group.
Well, that is really exciting. Well, obviously, we have much more to share with all of you. Coming up next is some more information about a lot of events happening in downtown Hayes, so please stay tuned.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rodgers Associates to learn more.
What a girl wants in her home kitchen. Ease of use, flexibility, fun, the latest kitchen design, Frigidaire Professional Real Stainless Steel for fewer finger smudges, a French door refrigerator, convection cooking, a quiet dishwasher. Have the staff at Genuine Appliance in Hayes demonstrate new Frigidaire Professional appliances to find what you want. Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th in Hayes. Everything a girl wants.
Storage Solutions is invested in complete customer satisfaction. You can choose a drive-up unit or a climate-controlled unit. Plus, you can choose from storage units of all sizes to fit your inventory. And that's not all. They'll sign for your packages and deliver and unload them into your unit. Storage Solutions has been named in the top 100 U-Haul dealers 6 times. Rent a pickup, cargo van, or a moving truck to keep your goods on the go. Remember, making moving and storing easy is Storage Solutions in Hayes and Victoria.
Welcome back to the April edition of Hayes Headlines. I'm Sara Bloom with Downtown Hayes, and for this segment, we've got 2 very special guests that I have the pleasure of knowing and working with and being friends with. Thank you to Matt Bender from Defiance Brewing and Brendan Arnold from Gella's LB Diner. Let's see, LB Brewing and Gella's Diner. I
That
always
works.
get them mixed up.
That's fine.
You guys are here to talk about several things. First off, Brews on the Bricks is April 7th, and we've talked about that a lot on this show, but we've never had brewers here to give us their take on the event. So tell us a little bit about what you both have planned for Brews on the Bricks and your involvement with the event.
Well, actually, we are going to be releasing one of our more popular beers that we released at the last 2 Brews on the Bricks, our Galaxy Pale Ale. So we're releasing that April 6th. The Friday, and that will also be available at the Brews on the Bricks on April 7th. So we're pretty excited. We're brewing that specifically for the event. So that's kind of our big release. I know we've had a lot of community members that were excited about that beer, and I think they'll be really happy to see it there.
Yes.
And
So
besides
even
that,
if you don't have tickets to Brews, you can come to the
it'll be
restaurant.
available at the
Yep.
brew pub also.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, what do you have going on?
So we ended up making a goza, which is a sour German wheat, and we decided to fruit it. So we've got basically a pound of fruit per gallon of blueberries and strawberries. So we're kind of tossing around Hungry Flamingo. So we're super excited for that one. Same thing, that'll be on at Defiance also.
Very cool. I've tried the goza, but I haven't had the fruit version yet,
Yeah,
and that's not
we're stoked for
available
this
right
one.
now.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
until okay.
Yeah, it'll be out probably the week of.
Very good. Well, you both have been instrumental on the committee for the event from the start, the last 3 years. So we thank you for all of your help on that and bringing different breweries in and making it what it is today, and for even being ticket outlets this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, if people don't have tickets to Brews on the Bricks, they're kind of out of luck, but we appreciate you guys having that available at your location so they can still kind of be a part of it. Another way that they can be a part of it is the Brunch Before Brews, and that is several retailers and restaurants in downtown Hayes are working together to provide kind of a pre-event event. So you can go to the Paisley Pear and get waffles for $5. The Golden Griddle is going to have a special at their restaurant as well, and then a lot of the retailers are partnering together to have different appetizers at their locations that people can shop and enjoy breakfast before the event. And we all know it's important to get a little bit of food on your stomach before you attend
Absolutely.
this event.
Makes
There's
it
a
a
few
little bit
beers there.
easier.
Yeah. Well, Brendan, you guys also have a couple of other things coming up. I know Kansas Craft Beer Week follows this event pretty closely.
Yeah. So April 16th through 22nd is also our annual Kansas Craft Beer Week. So we have a couple of collaboration brews that we have kind of already brewed, and there's one that's coming up here this weekend. One of which Defiance Brewing Company started last year. It's the Kansas Craft Brewers Collaboration. This year it's with 23 different Kansas breweries collaborating to brew the same beer that came out last year, that Prairie Land Delight. But both of us will be in Wichita this here in
A few days.
To brew that, and that will be released during Kansas Craft Beer Week on the 16th. And LB Brewing Company, we had also brewed a collaboration with Hopping Gnome Brewery in Wichita that will be available at our brew pub for Kansas Craft Beer Week as well. So we'll have a couple releases that week that's we're pretty excited about.
Very cool. So they brewed the collaboration at Defiance last year. Where's it being brewed this year in Wichita?
It's being brewed at Wichita Brewing Company.
Wichita Brewing Company, very cool. And fun fact about Hopping Gnome, they're Fort Hays grads.
They are. That's kind of
so they
that
always come
worked
back
out
home when they
the
come.
reason for the collab too, so they had an excuse to come to Hayes again.
Exactly. What are you helping with? Anything special for craft beer?
As far as, we're just kind of emphasizing the tap room this year. We did an expansion last year, adding like an outside area in it, and so we're really excited to have a lot of one-off beers coming out this year, stuff that will only be available here in Hayes. So we're really looking forward to that. But at the same time, and we're just trying to really emphasize that we're a family-friendly environment, and that's something that we really want. It's just a blast to walk in and see people in there with their families and kids running around and having a good time, and it's just a different scene from everything that you can find around here. But no, I don't know. Kansas craft beer is definitely coming a long way, and we're super excited for things that are going to go on this year.
Well, it'll be here fast, so I wish you all luck on that. And Brendan, we want to talk about one more thing. We've got another event happening downtown on April 20th called Shop Hop on the Bricks. That's new this year. It's kind of a retake on the taste, but we have a lot of retailers that are offering big discounts in food and drink, and of course Skellas has already sent us their amazing menu from Chef Manuel. So tell us a little bit, if you know the menu items.
I'm not sure what the menu is. I know that he does have a lot in store for the Shop Hop on April 20th, and then also we will be featuring that collaboration we did with Hopping Gnome at the Shop Hop as well. So we will have that on tap at the brew pub, but this way we can make it a little bit more available to pour samples for the downtown as well. So kind of excited about that, and to be able to feature that beer during the event too. So.
Absolutely. Well, I know that you guys are always a favorite stop on these strolls, and so we look forward to that. But Shop Hop tickets are available right now at downtownhays.com. They're just $10 a piece this year, so you have no excuse. It's a very cheap way to take your best friend or your spouse or significant other on a date. So I encourage you to check out those tickets at downtownhays.com. And we've got, like I said, over 20 stops. Everybody's going to feature some sort of food and drink. Plus, if you check out Shop Hop on the Bricks on Facebook, you're going to see all of the amazing discounts that are happening with that event as well. Up to 25% off, $100 off at the Fox if you book that night. Really great deals that you're not going to want to miss, and only those ticket holders, and only 300 will be sold, will be able to get those discounts. So make sure you're checking that out on Facebook and downtownhays.com. Again, Matt and Brendan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks
we
for having us.
appreciate getting you guys out here and talking about everything that you have going on, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
So we'll be right back.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedar View. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedar View Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Your home's exterior is the best defense against harsh weather conditions. With insulated vinyl siding, energy-efficient windows, spray foam insulation, and metal roofing from AquaShield Roofing and Construction, you can protect your home from howling winds and ice-cold temperatures. Don't let Mother Nature interfere with the comfort of your home. Call or visit us online today for a free estimate. AquaShield Roofing and Construction. Our team is dedicated to your complete satisfaction.
Come on down to Bees Bargains at Smith Center, Kansas. We got the deals.
We have a wide variety of inventory like soap, toiletries, toys, mini fridges, even kitchen tables.
Everything is new at Bees Bargains, but it's all half the price. Yes, half price. That isn't just a good deal, that's a great deal.
And with new items daily, our inventory is constantly changing. That means new great deals are coming in by the truckload weekly.
Bees Bargains at Smith Center. If you can't find a deal here, you can't find one anywhere.
Welcome back to Hayes Headlines. You're here with CBB
Chamber, Downtown Hayes.
And we're going to tell you about a couple more events happening in Hayes. Some Fort Hays State athletic events that I know you want to put on your calendar. Everybody looks forward to Pack the Park, Friday, April 13th at 7 p.m. It's going to be $5 for grown-ups, $3 for kids. But there will be some very affordable refreshments and hot dogs for us. And bounce houses, everybody's favorite.
And it's just a fun time to come show the support of the spring sports and go Tigers.
Love baseball. Our whole family is a baseball family. So if we don't go to anything else, we go to Pack the Park and Larks games.
Right. And if you're new to Hayes, this event is at Larks Park, straight down Main Street. Take a left behind the aquatic park.
Find the
Find the
swimming
pool.
and
Go east.
So Pack the Park should be fun, but we got another spring thing happening. What's the
Everybody's
spring scrimmage?
Favorite spring scrimmage football game is April 21st. Is that right?
Yep, at 2 o'clock.
So you can tailgate just like a regular game. 4 hours prior, get out there to your tailgate spot. And they also have some fun things for fans to do after the game.
They call it fan engagement.
Right. If you give them your name,
yeah.
when you come in and say, I'm interested in maybe doing something extra out on the field after the game, they might let you kick a field goal or
receive,
catch.
catch.
So you get to be part of the action.
I just, don't want to be the tackle dummy. Just don't tackle me.
But then after the game, if you've kicked your field goal, you also can go to Jammin' Into Summer that night.
Right. There's going to be kind of a kickoff carnival over at Gross Memorial. So after you get done tailgating the game, head over to Gross, and there's even more fun and food. And
live music, vendors, and games. So you can spend your whole day on the Fort Hays campus.
Keep the party going.
Exactly. And then later on that week, April 27th, we have the Spring Art Walk.
Which is, I love all the art walks, of course, all the seasons, but the spring it's such,
it's the
ready
big one,
for
and
it.
it's new life, and it's
Cabin
special
fever
exhibits.
is finally gone. And so tell us more about, the time frames. And
it's from 6:30 to 9:30, and that's when everything kicks off at the Hayes Arts Council, of course. Now there's some locations that'll open up a little bit early. There's some that will stay open late. There's some that'll even stay open throughout the weekend, but officially 6:30 to 9:30 in downtown Hayes. We're excited. This is the 49th annual Smoky Hill Art Exhibit, which is the featured exhibition inside the Arts Council. But DHCC will actually have live performers in our new downtown pavilion. We'll have a jazz quartet led by Brad Dawson and some other Fort Hays jazz groups that'll be playing. And then, of course, if you're visiting, you can come and pick up some information on the community at the pavilion as well.
Very fun. What a perfect event to showcase the pavilion.
Yep, we're excited. Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll utilize it for brews, and we've got a couple of other events lined up, but this will be one of the very first events in there again. So,
for the public at large.
Yes.
No ticket needed.
Exactly.
You come down and enjoy. Well, and then don't we have, you're part of our symphony.
Yeah, then the very following day, we have a jazz group that's playing, and they're leaving early from the Art Walk to go to rehearsal for the Symphony Orchestra, which has their grand finale that very next day on the 28th. And that's going to be a wonderful night. Of course, all of those events are free again at the Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center. And they are presenting Carl Orff's Carmina Burana. And then the grand finale is actually always in conjunction with the FHSU choir as well. And so it's a little bit longer concert, but you get a greater variety of music. So that'll be a lot of fun to see.
We really, truly, this episode, the April episode, has been about music. And so by all means, music and arts and theater. So there's certainly so much going on. But there is, I know, we've got to tie it all together in terms of bowling.
Yes,
we've got a bowl-a-thon
we
coming.
do. Big Brothers Big Sister is a wonderful nonprofit that's downtown. We have so many nonprofits in downtown, and they're just one of the many. And I had a chance to visit with their executive director, Jenny, and she wanted to make sure that we mentioned Bowl for Kids' Sake is coming up on May 2nd. They're, of course, looking for sponsors. They're looking for teams. They can take up to 32 teams. It's 5 to 6 people on each team, and they ask each person to raise about $180 because that gets them to just at $1,000. And it takes $1,000 to sponsor one little brother or little sister for a whole year. So they try to sponsor one child with each of those teams. So it's vitally important to them for this event to go off well and for them to get those 32 teams. And then, of course, they're looking for lane sponsors and business partners and things like that as well. But if any of the business out there is interested in that, they can contact Jenny at Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Good deal. And of course, to just again highlight the 2 events that are in May, of course, the Bowl for Kids' Sake, as well as the 9th annual Chambers Golf Tournament. And that's thanks to Eagle Communications for helping present that with us. But we tee off at 9 a.m. on May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Easy to remember.
Yeah, that's easy to remember. But by the time that this is airing, we'll probably already have our golf teams secured, but there certainly are sponsorships available and opportunities for people to get involved in what we like to call our non-golfer lunch. So you're going to be out there. But while I'm on a specific hole, I believe I'm on hole 8, trying to get golfers to pay me to shut up, because it's a fundraiser. Yeah, I know.
So it's the Tammy Talk on hole 8. Tammy Talk on hole 8. Yeah. Okay.
And so, but we've got Sara that is going to be hosting our lunch. We call it the patio party.
And it's still the patio party, but we're calling it Bricks on the Green, and we're gonna bring downtown to the links. Is basically what we're doing. We're bringing 5 different stores to the golf course, and they're going to be helping me host the luncheon and interacting with your guests, but also showcasing some of the awesome items that you can find in downtown. So you can window shop essentially while you eat lunch on the beautiful golf course.
And have a chance to win some great door prizes from those businesses.
Door prizes, swag bags.
And then they'll also be able to participate with our silent online auction this year, as well as participate with our 50-50 split the pot and our raffle ticket.
And all that for the low price of
$20. I mean, that's pretty good. But
it is. Nice. You get a nice gourmet lunch, and you get to interact with some businesses, window shop, and have all the fun. And it gets you out of the office for a good hour
in a beautiful setting.
Yeah, whether it's raining or not, you're going to have a gorgeous lunch.
We're going. Yep, we're having it.
Exactly. Well, thank you for letting us partner with you on that.
Thank you, and certainly thanks to our viewers for being a part of the April edition of Hayes headlines. We hope that you continue to join us every day here on Nex-Tech's Channel 1, and we will be with you next month too.